So we're going to talk about cue ball control, and one of the most important aspects of cue ball control is the speed of the cue ball. And you need to learn 4 definite speeds. Our first speed is going to be shooting from the line, behind the spot, up to this rail. This doesn't take much at all. See how easy I hit that? Just makes it to the rail. Our second speed is to get to that end and back down to this end. This is your third speed is going to be to that end, back to this end, and about halfway up. This you just want to let your stick go. Don't hold it back at all. It's just a nice smooth hit, no real power. You just let it run. You can go all the way to the far end, but mine normally ends up somewhere in this area. And the final one is going to be a firm hit. And it should come back down about halfway. So we just talked about controlling the speed of the cue ball, and that gives us some control. But real control of the cue ball comes from understanding the most important shot in pool, and that is the stop shot. We're going to start with the object ball and the cue ball 1 diamond apart. Now the whole physics of a stop shot says that if I hit the object ball straight on, whatever speed I hit the cue ball with will be transferred to the object ball. In other words, if I shoot this cue ball at 5 miles an hour, when it hits the object ball will take off at 5 miles an hour. For a stop shot to work, the cue ball has to be sliding when it hits this object ball. Here we are, right here, dead center, medium stroke. And the cue ball just stops dead. This is the same shot. I'm going to hit this even firmer. See how the cue ball doesn't actually go anywhere. This again is the same shot, 1 diamond apart. Only this time, instead of hitting center, I'm going to hit bottom on the cue ball. But I'm not going to put a draw stroke. I don't want that cue ball coming back. What I want to happen is I want this to start out with backspin, and then I want that backspin to disappear right up in here. And when that happens, that's because of the friction of the cloth will take that backspin off if I don't hit it too strong. And then the cue ball slides. After it slides, it starts rolling. The idea is to have it sliding as it hits the 3. So this is going to be a very soft stroke. Okay. So we covered the stop shot, and now we're going to find out how to actually use that for position. But to do that, we have to understand what the tangent line is. Tangent line is nothing more than a line that is 90 degrees from the path of the object ball. In other words, here's the path of my object ball right here. And if I go right from this point, the contact point, and form a line that's 90 degrees to this line, this shows me the edge of the cue ball if I hit a stun stroke. The advantage of backhand English is that I can sit here and I can aim right through the center of this cue ball, so I can really see this ball going. Okay, and then if I want to use inside English so the cue ball hits that rail and spins that way, I can align this till I see that ball going in the hole. Now I pivot. And that's inside English. Everybody tells you how tough inside English is. Don't believe them. Just use it. Just try it.